All right. Thank you all for being patient with us. We uh, what, oh,
Oh,
okay. I
forgot
think
to
Juice
mention here.
was sorry.
What? Can you hear me?
No, yeah. That's what I was getting in my earpiece. Sorry that you wanted to bring
Oh,
up
yeah,
the
yeah.
big the
I don't
big
know if
news.
can we say this yet? I'm not sure, but this Come On Man is brought to you by Buc-ee's, exit 148. 140 miles to your next Buc-ee's. Great place. Love it. Um, great, great sandwiches.
Looks like
And
great gear too. I like that hat.
great, yeah, yep. And honestly, great pay for employees. I saw a thing out front of the store the other day. General manager, a store manager, six figures, 100 to 150K. $20 just off the deck. Per hour.
Like
So
it. Like it.
shout out to Buc-ee's. Thanks for the hat
Shout out,
and mug.
Bucky's. Thank you.
Appreciate the hat and mug.
Perfect. So this segment brought to you by Bucky's is called our Come On Man segment of the day. You longtime listeners out there, you guys know the deal. This is the time of the show where we find a clip or somebody saying something, doing something so ridiculous, so absurd that even though we're going to make fun of them here for a few minutes, there's really not much else we can say about them except, come on, man. So let's get right to it, Juice. We have a another one of these crazy, crazy people out there trying to come for our children. And this person here is named Linz Amir, and she is a writer for Nickelodeon's Paw Patrol spin-off show called Rubble and Crew. If you're anybody who has a child younger than 15 years old or something at this point, Juice, you've definitely seen or heard Paw Patrol before. My kids have kind of grown out of it, thankfully, but they did used to watch it. A bunch of dogs. One's a cop, one's a firefighter, this, that, and the other thing. They're always going on adventures. It's kind of silly, whatever, but it's a huge show, very popular Nickelodeon show. And this person got hired to be a writer on their spin-off series. And the show, because of this writer creating this part, features a non-binary character who rides around in a skateboard and wears sneakers that are the trans color, baby blue, purple, pink, or whatever laces. So the subtle messaging is right there for you. And that's geared towards like 5-year-old children, little kids. And why don't we, I guess, go to this person's YouTube page and find out what they're all about, what they believe. And this is the person creating content geared towards your children to watch. She has her own YouTube channel called Queer Kids Stuff. And this clip that we're going to show you has gone kind of viral because, whatever, it's been making the rounds. But we could have picked a million different clips from this person's page. But this one is the one we went with. Juice, you want to give it to us?
Yeah, it's great. I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to cut it like halfway through. It's kind of the same thing throughout.
Okay.
But here goes your Buc-ee's Come On Man segment of the day.
Ready, Linz? All right. Are you ready to sing this book? Okay. Sing along with me at home, all right? If you're a drag queen and you know it, blow a kiss. If you're a drag queen and you know it, blow a kiss. If you're a drag queen and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're a drag queen and you know it, blow a kiss. All right, the next one is strike a pose, okay? If you're a drag queen and you know it, strike a pose. If you're a drag queen and you know it, strike a pose. If you're a drag queen and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're a drag queen and you know it, strike a pose. Nice poses, everyone. All right, the next one is say ta-da. If you're a drag queen and you know it, say ta-da. Ta-da! If you're a drag queen and you know it, say ta-da. Ta-da! If you're a drag queen and you know it, and you really want to show, if you're a drag queen right. Oh my goodness. This next one. Okay, is everybody ready for it? If you're a drag queen and you know it, do all three. Oh my goodness. Blow a kiss. Strike a pose.
What? That's like, it's infuriating. It really is. Like that stuff makes my blood boil. It makes me think of the thing we played a while back during the march in I think it was New York, right, where they chanted, "We're coming for your kids. We're coming for your kids."
We're here. We're coming for your children or something.
Exactly. A long way from what we do in the privacy of our bedroom is our own thing, right? I don't think many people have a problem with that, but when you start broadcasting, advertising, messaging to little children like that, encouraging them to be a drag queen, like what is a drag queen? Juice, what do you think of for just drag queen? Like,
I mean, off the top of my head, I feel like one, it's sexualized, at least.
100%.
You know, woman
It's
face,
woman
overly
face.
dramatic, pretending
Yep.
to be a woman.
Yeah.
And then if we're doing that, the non-binaries. So why are we why is the male pretending to be a female? I don't know, but it's definitely sexual stuff. That if you're a
100%.
drag queen and you know it, it's like I'm completely anti drag queen story hour, but you could at least get away with, hey, we're not telling you to be a drag queen. Here they're telling you to be a drag queen.
Literally be one, not just listen to a story from one. Now you go ahead and be one.
Ta-da!
Like get back to encouraging kids to be firefighters and cops and robbers. Play cowboys and Indians. Now these people are telling you go play drag queen. Like go play drag queen and Larry Sinclair. Like what are we doing here? And like you can't emphasize it enough that somebody like that is creating the content on a television show that's going to be geared towards your children. So her YouTube page that we showed you, that's explicit. That's out in the open for you to see.
Do not
it.
like and subscribe. Do not like and subscribe.
Please do not like and subscribe to that. But you know what you're getting with that, and you can see it. It's obvious. It's right in front of your face. But when you tune into the show and you're the parent barely paying attention because it's a terrible children's show, but you know your kid's not busting your chops for a few minutes, you put something on, whatever, get a little bit of a break. That's the person who's creating the content for them to watch, and they're not going to be as obvious as they are with her own specific YouTube channel there that we showed you, but she's going to be littering that thing with subliminal messaging, geared towards turning your child either gay, queer, bi, non-binary, or at the very least tolerant, accepting, and encouraging of that.
Trinary. I thought you were thinking trinary. I thought you were going to say.
Maybe I did. But that's the goal there, is they want at least kids at 4, 5, 6 years old to be surrounded with this stuff, to deal with it within their stories, the stuff they show them, so that they grow into 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds that have just been surrounded with this their whole life. So now they don't think twice when they see a drag queen story hour for their children. They just are used to it at that point. And that's what they're hoping. That's what they're willing to deal with, the pushback from people like us now, because eventually we're going to die out and they want to replace it with this, new crop of children that are growing up, and they want them to be accepting of it and normalize this disgusting, perverse, sexual deviance. Deviant behavior.
But you saw that made me think about one. We might have just lost our first sponsor.
I feel like Buc-ee's would be on board with this.
Yeah. But it reminds me of when Coach Brian was like, "We are disciplined. Narians. Did you hear her do that? In the thing,
Yeah.
we're disciplined. Narians.
Oh, I love it.
Diversity.
I love it.
No, that was scary, and you covered it for me. Any final thoughts?
No, I mean, just be careful. It's easier said than done. I know. Believe me, I don't. I- I'm not the greatest screener of every single thing my kids are consuming, but just be aware that this stuff's out there, please. It's scary, it's dangerous, and it's just why are you trying to make these kids grow up sooner than they need to? Let them be kids, man. And this stuff is just disgusting. It's weird. It needs to be pushed back against, and they need normal regular people like us to say enough is enough. And hopefully us showing you guys that, talking about it, will give you a little bit of more understanding, courage to kind of push back against it too, because it's not easy to do. um and I don't know, I guess that's all I have to say on it too. But it's just scary, and be aware of it, and please push back against it. I love it. Well, thank you, Buck,
Good.
for sponsoring the segment. Love that. Great to have
Oh,
you.
hold on. It reminds me of when like Garth has like the Pepsi hat on, and they're like
Yeah,
eating
yeah.
Doritos, and then like, well, it hasn't really got
Take
to
two
our
of
head.
these.
Mhm.
The aspirin.
Yeah.
That's great stuff. Because
Shout
anybody,
out to Noah's Arcade.
oh, we're hip, we're cool, we're Noah's Arcade. Anybody who's followed the show long enough knows that that is basically what I hope and think that this show will be. It's a podcast version of Wayne's World, brought to you by Noah's Arcade, so, and Buc-ee's, and that'll do it, I guess. Juice, anything else?
Oh, that's it from me.
I love it. Well, thanks, guys. Happy to be back. Hopefully, we'll get a new ep out quicker than we did on this one. And until that time, thanks
For
for having us.
Thank you.
The Right and Wrong Show is produced by Juice. Executive producer, Juice. Audio mixer is Juice. Hair by Skull Shavers. Wardrobe and makeup by Ashley Ruka. Right and Wrong song created by Juice. The Right and Wrong Show is copyright 2022 from Brian Ruka.